Hi, I am Adibayo Temitope, popularly known as Tommy Singh. I am the SOSSA president and former SOSSA sports secretary.
Hi, my name is Dada Kuridi. I'm the current SOSSA Sports Secretary.
Hi everyone, I am Wahid Fatai Damilari, popularly known as SD, the sports committee head of this great faculty.
This administrative year has been one of the best SOSA has ever experienced. We've seen many events take place and they have been awesome. And people's anticipation is not anything less, especially with the fact that the last Dean's Cup was one of the best that we've had so far in this faculty. What are we to expect this time around?
Okay, so in as much as I would say the anticipation is a lot, something I'm quite dicey about is the fact that there will be need for us to be more conscious in terms of security and also in terms to make sure that violence is being reduced because the atmosphere looks tense already. The what's it called level of competition we are seeing now doesn't seem like it's a very healthy one, but we're trying to curb situations whereby we have to deal with violence. So we have put measures in place to make sure that we have top-notch security. We are using an enclosed space, that's ISL, and also the school's main sport complex to make sure that violence is reduced.
Okay. Saying that you were in charge of the last Dean's Cup, and now you are the president of the faculty. What measures of support are you looking to pull behind our current sports secretary to ensure that this is much more better than the last one?
Okay, thank you. So first off, I would say kudos to the current SOSSA sports secretary because I commend his work. He has tried a lot. He has put in a lot of energy into this competition. Although, yeah, people might look at it from the outside based on the fact that I was this XY Social Sports Secretary. Though there are some experience, there are some advice, there are some ideas, there are some things that I feel like, okay, we can put in place to make this one the greatest ever sports festival Sosa will ever witness. And like I used to say, it's going to be hard to replicate. Fusion 2024. It's going to be the greatest ever Sosa Sports Festival Sosa has ever hosted.
All right. SD, seeing that you have been the SOSA Sports Committee chairman two times in a row, while the president was sports secretary, and now that Dada Kuredi is the sports secretary, and you you have been doing brilliantly well so far. Um, this time around, do you think these can outdo what legacy we have before?
All right, so thank you very much for that question. First and foremost, I must say a very big thank you to SOSA, the last sports edition, and then most importantly, a very big thank you to Adebayo Tonesin, that's the president. Now, I myself, I learned a lot from his under his administration, and I'm happy that I am putting this into practice. You saw the draws today. The draws today, the workings was conducted by our visitor and then with his support. So we can't take him out of the competition. So we needed his experience again to make these draws easy and simple for everyone, easy and fair enough for everyone, which we did. So thank him for that.
Okay. Seeing that many might have been observing and seeing a lot of back and forth, you guys running elter skater, and we've been hearing a news about a marathon race coming up. How true, how valid is that? Are we to look out for? Will there be money attached to this? If at all it is holding, what can you say about this generally?
Yeah, this is the first of its kind, right? It's a marathon that I don't think anyone has experienced before. It is open to every student in Unilag, not just FSS students alone, right? There was a lot of back and forth getting what's got approvals and all of that, but we did not back down on it. And at the end of the day, we got approval for it. It's going to happen on the 26th of May, which is Sunday, right? We are going to have it on Sunday evening. And we're expecting for it to be mind blowing. Yeah.
Okay, SD sir.
Yes, sir.
So, seeing that this is the first time ever that SOSA the Dean's Cup will be taking the form, especially for the football, will be taking the form of a group stage game. And this is the first time it is happening that we are having the competition span across a whole month. I mean, this game is starting next week Friday, and we're having it for a whole month. I mean, don't you think it would be very stressful, or don't you think it would be chaotic?
Okay, thank you very much. Like my president has said, we are SOSA and we won't back down. So, concerning the schedule, we have planned ourselves towards giving our players time, like ample time to prepare for their games.
Okay, my name is Kola Olekolu. I'm the football coach for the mass communication department.
My name is Bambushi Akinjari, and I'm the sports secretary for mass communication department.
My name is Obi Chidera, the striker of the Mascom team and also representing the captain of the team.
So, how do you feel after the draws? Do you feel confident enough that your team will make it to the finals?
Regardless of where we are being put, I we feel confident, and where we are being put is not the major thing. We feel like we just want to compete against whoever they bring. I mean, whoever we are being drawn against. That's just the spirit.
Okay, seeing that your first game in this competition is similar to your first game at the last competition, which you won 5 goals to 1 in the first game. Um, what do you see for this game coming up?
Uh, we will try to do better. Obviously, increase the numbers this time, and make sure we don't try to like lower the pedestal, but raise it higher. Try to raise the
Okay,
bar.
okay. Sports sector. How is the cheerleading team coming up? Because the story is that we have a lot of beautiful ladies in mass communication. Are we expecting to see that reflect in the cheerleading team?
Yeah, it is true that we do have a lot of beautiful ladies in mass communication. Even before the sports secretary, Dada told me that we needed the cheerleading team already had plans. We had a cheerleading team on ground to support our players on field. So yeah, plans is good.
Beautiful, beautiful. Captain, strikers, striker Obi. How many goals should we be expecting from you in this competition?
Plenty,
Plenty.
plenty
Plenty is
goals.
not a number,
That's a nice answer.
Plenty goals.
but at the same time, well, we look forward to seeing beautiful gameplay from the Department of Mass Communication. A quick one, sir, coach. At the last Dean's Cup, your team was notorious for fighting amongst themselves. Like we just saw a defender and the goalkeeper slapping each other. We saw midfielders running from the midfield to push and challenge. I hope we are not going to be seeing that this time around.
Even in professional football, it happens. It is football is a game of emotions, and when things don't go their way at times, they tend to express it. Although it is not a good reason to just, I mean, it's not a good reason to portray that kind of behavior in any way possible. Our players are going to try to comport themselves. Obviously, it's not going to happen because you can't be winning and be frustrated. It's not possible. We are going for the win. We are always going to be winning. So other teams can take their advice.
Okay, so how do you feel being drawn with the Department of Political Science? I mean, they were your nemesis at the last Dean's Cup.
Okay, we'll see about that in a couple of weeks.
All right.
See what it holds.
All right. Thank you very much.
Okay, I'm Godwin, Department of Psychology. I'm representing the captain and also the coach of the male football team.
I'm James, psychology 300 level. I'm representing the sports sec for the Department of Psychology.
So, as a department, how do you feel after the draws?
Wow. At least from what I can see, there's hope. There's hope.
So, you are confident that you make it to the finals?
Finals, probably. Semi-finals, yes.
Okay, so if that is your take, which other department are you seeing to qualify with you in that group?
Mascom.
Mascom. So you are zeroing out pole science.
They had their chance and they lost it.
Okay. All right. So, seeing that you are in a group where we have psychology, mass comm, social work, and pole science, and that appears to be the toughest group in the male competition.
Yes.
What are your predictions against the Department of Pole Science and Department of Social Work and Department of Mass Comm?
For social work, that would be a walk in the park. Right. So that let's not talk about that.
What?
For Mascom, a 2-1 win for Mascom or a draw. Then for Pole Science, a draw or win.
Okay. Okay. So, with that, you should be able to qualify for the like that's two wins and probably a loss. All right. Rico, we know you to be a very good player, a very proficient striker. So, are we expecting a lot of goals from you, or are you looking at having a drought this time around?
You talk about drought. I don't think I'm that kind of person. Yeah. Go droughts, no. But you see goals.
Okay, okay, okay. So I'm expecting an outstanding performance between psychology and Mascom, according to your predictions, and psychology and pole science. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. So psychology, going into this Dean's Cup in general, you guys are seen as one of the underdogs. You are not counted as one of the world powers in this competition. Do you think this time around your stories will change?
Why not? Why not?
We won't say much about that. Cho,
Show
we'll
workings.
show working, no worry.
Or if that's
Later
the
I will.
case, if you are referring to the podium, you guys lost out too.
We came second,
Well, still not the winners.
but we came second.
Oh well, that's a good starting point.
Unlike
Um,
other departments.
all right, all right. They've gotten their sub. Thank you for coming. We hope
Thank
to
you.
see you at the finals.
I am the coach of political science department. My name is Don Olu.
I'm Fanny Omlade. I'm privileged to be the sports secretary of the Department of Power, Political Science.
Thank you.
I'm White Fatai Damilari, Captain 2 of the political science team.
So, as a department, you said you people are the people of power. How do you feel after the draws? Are you still feeling confident?
Too much love in the full basket. You see the workings on the pitch, not someone that makes mouth too much. But I'm not the type that makes mouth too much. When you get to the pitch, you see workings.
Okay, seeing that you're in a group where you have some arch rivals in mass comm and psychology. I don't know if you count social work as a competition, but I want to believe they are also something to look forward to. Coach, sir,
Yeah.
are we expecting a different gameplay from your team? Because you guys are known to be the Aram football type of people. Are we expecting to see a beautiful football gameplay from you guys, or is the usual?
Well, the most important thing in football is all about winning. Irrespective of the style of play, side play attacking or defensive, it's all about winning. And we are known for winning. The last edition, we came short. We beat. This time around, we're turning the heat on. That's all.
Okay. I see that we're having a fierce one here. In this competition, what are you seeing as your biggest rivals?
The last time we faced the defending champ, the current champion, sociology. I won't say they are the biggest rival. All of you are rivals. All the teams in the competition are actually rivals. But the main point is we are going for the win, nothing less.
Okay, so if you are going to niche the cup, would you see yourself playing against at the finals?
Looking at the draws, to be very honest, I actually think we'll face economics in the finals.
Economics in the finals. All right. Sports sector. How far with the cheerleading team? I've been observing a lot of beautiful ladies from the Department of Pole Science. Are you looking to incorporate them into this?
Kudos to my social committee. Those are ongoing.
Okay, that's nice. Captain, sir.
Yes, sir.
At the last Dins Cup, you were solid at the defense, but what something happened to you at the finals, and then we saw you losing focus. With this experience, are you looking to avoid making those errors and improve on your game?
So, all right, we know very well that the last Days Cup, the final came during Ramadan, and then that was our excuse. Though there's no excuse in the game of football, and this time, Alhamdulillah, we are done with Ramadan. So I'm saying that we are going with full force into the game.
Okay, okay, beautiful. Predictions. Just a quick one. Predictions. Who do you see to be your toughest opponent in your group?
Um, Me, I'm the kind of person that I respect all opponents. I don't try to look down on any opponent, but it's a game of football. But funny how I think social work will be our toughest opponent.
Okay, beautiful to see. We look forward to a game between pole science and social work, and that should be match day 2. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Easy, sociology team coach.
Hi everyone, my name is Chuka, sports psychologist.
My name is Fedori Solomon, also known as Supreme, popularly known as Supreme, and I'm the assistant captain for the Department of Sociology.
So, how do you feel after the draws? Are you confident that your teams can make it to the finals?
Very well, very well. I'm super confident. In fact, I see no position in front of us. We are the best team, and that's for sure. And everybody knows that about us. Super confident.
Okay, seeing that you guys are the defending champion, your group has the likes of ECN, SDA, and Geography. Do you see anyone being a tough opponent for you?
Well, no team can be underestimated. ECN, good team, SD, good team, Geography, good team. So we try our best.
All right. I observed that the captain for the team, the GOAT, as he likes to call himself, is not seated. I'd have liked to address this question to him. Do you see yourself winning this competition again? And that will be a record history of a back-to-back win.
We obviously see ourselves winning the competition because aside the football competition, there are other events which has been tested and we've been trusted, especially the track events. Sociology is coming to repeat what they did in the last edition.
Okay, speaking of the track events, it has come to our notice that there is a growing star from the Department of Economics, Jimo, and I know you as a sports tech to be one of the best runners in the faculty. I think you should be the third placed, according to the VC's Cup that was held last semester. I was saying that Jimo is no longer a threat to you.
You know, the track and field, you cannot be sure until the race is done. So Jimo can be a threat, I can be a threat. Whoever you feel is a threat can be a threat. At the end of the line, we'll see who wins the cup.
Okay, I hope other departments can take that as a dare to perform better. How about the cheerleading team? How is it coming across that?
That field was doing very well with that. Rehearsals have started. Trust sociology to come up fully well prepared in terms of cheering. So yeah, that's going well.
Okay, easy, sir. You have a star-studded team. Are you not thinking of having like an ethic when it comes to selection of who is to come first and who is not?
Well, we're a very composed team, so we don't have any issue in selecting our players. We selected the best and we're ready for the competition.
Okay, so we hope to see Doing at the competitions.
Hopefully.
Yeah. All right. Sociology came up as the highest scoring team at the last Dins Cup. Are we expecting to see that happen again?
We'll do it again.
Okay. Thank you for coming. See you at the competition.
My name is David Damola, sports sec for SD department.
So, how do you feel after the draws?
Well, it's a privilege to be in in the same group with the defending champions. It's an honor to play with them. And with that performance against them, I know the boys will at least get the second position because I believe they are going to qualify for the semi-finals.
Nice, nice.
Okay, I see that you are being humble to give credit to the defending champions.
Yes. Yes.
What do you predict your game against them will come out as?
Well, the coach and the boys are currently on the field training, so I know they are going to give the best performance. I believe in my boys.
So we expect a win from you against sociology.
Possibly, yes.
Possibly, yes. Okay. Seeing that this is probably your first experience
Yes.
in a competitive game, do you see you guys also performing in other sports?
Yes. My department are they're also training for basketball and the rest. We usually play for other competitions outside school. So I know with the performance which we get outside school, it's a small issue.
So this should be a walk in the park.
Possibly, yes.
Okay, we look forward to CX Day performance at the Fusion. So, thank you for coming. We appreciate you. Welcome aboard.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Bawali Daniel. I am the assistant coach of economics, and I am currently representing Alamis, the main coach of the economics.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ene Bukun, and I'm currently representing the sports sec of economics, Victoria.
Yeah, good afternoon. I'm Clinton Chinaza. I'm presenting the captain of the squad.
So our next question is: how do you feel after the draws?
Was that it?
Yes.
After the draws, I mean, I'm pretty much confident already. Even before the draws, I feel like all the departments they should actually be afraid of economics at this point.
Seeing that you are in the same group with a department that trashed you at the last Dean's Cup, 4 goals to nil at the semi-finals. Are you not scared or worried that history might repeat itself?
To be very honest, I don't think I have. There's been a lot of changes. There's been a lot of preparations, and trust me, we are up for this. Trust me.
Okay, thank you. To the sports secretary, how is the preparations for the cheerleading team? I mean, society are looking out to see beautiful and amazing talents.
Yes, practice has started for that. I think it's going to be fun. Like, this is the first time cheerleading team has been in any competition in SOSSA. So it's going to be fun, it's going to be interactive, and let's just watch out for that.
Okay, Captain, can you see with your new squad, according to your coach, you guys can go all the way to the finals and even win the cup?
Easy. We see ourselves in the final already.
Okay, thank you very much.
So, good evening. I'm Yemi Opaolu, representing the sports secretary for the Department of Geography.
Good evening. I'm Adin Junior Education, representing the coach of the Geography football team.
I'm Manchuku Daniel, member of the sport committee for Geography Department.
So first, how do you feel after the draws? Are you confident that your team can make it to the finals?
Yeah, of course, we feel confident. So we always feel confident in any game. Whatever our competition I find ourselves, football, volleyball, basketball, if we are going to make it to the finals, I'm very confident about that. Very, very sure about that.
Okay. Seeing your level of confidence, how do you feel seeing the likes of ECN and the likes of sociology in your group? I mean, those are tough competitions as far as we are concerned.
They are not tough. I'm not scared of anyone. Take them as just normal match. I'm not scared of anyone.
Okay. So how can you see your preparations are for the Dean's Cup? Seeing that you guys just had your HODs like about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, preparation is going in full power. We are fully prepared. We just completed our HOD, so our players are still very much on form. I think the other team should be scared of us because our players are on form. Their players are, I don't know. state training. We have experience like life football.
Yeah.
And this is what Tony is saying. We are going to get you this time. We are not going to get one above us. That's not.
We'll be sure to deliver your message to the goat, as he likes to call himself. Okay. Also, if you guys are going to make it to the finals, who do you see as a worthy opponent to meet at the finals?
Our mortal enemies have always been both sides. We would like to dish them what they gave us last year. We have something in store for them. In fact, we have something in store for the entire faculty. We will all meet up at the games.
Okay. Thank you very much for coming. I appreciate it.
Yeah, so my name is Kayode and I'm representing the coach for the Department of Social Work.
Yeah, good afternoon. I'm Malik by name, sports tech, social work, and also the football captain.
So, how do you feel after the draws?
Wow, feel awesome.
Do you feel confident that your team can make it to the finals?
Very well.
Both indoor games and even the football.
Very well. It's not by what we say, it's by action.
Nice, nice.
Okay, so this goes to the coach. I think you are representing the coach, so you should be able to answer for him. I'm seeing your group. We have pole science, we have psychology, and we have Mascom in that team. And your performances at the last Dean's Cup was not all that convincing. What are we to expect differently this time around?
It's not what I say, but it's what we do on the football pitch that would judge whatever anybody's expecting. So a lot of people might see us as the underdog, but then let them see us like that. But then we are going to bring action, not just words. So Mascom, pole science, and psychology. Think whatever you want to think, but then we are bringing the real world. It's not cho. I'm coming to show workings.
Okay. So generally, like you said, we all feel like, well, generally most people feel like social work are the underdogs, and they refer to people as stable carriers. What do you feel about being tagged with that kind of a name before the competition?
I would say maybe due to past administrations, that is how they have managed things. But there's a new administration and things have changed around the faculty, the department as a whole. So everybody should expect something different.
Just like ECN, I think social work is facing their nemesis from the last Dean's
Yeah,
Cup.
so to that nemesis,
Please mention the nemesis.
mass communication.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll be there. We shall be there.
Okay. So, well, we look forward to that game between social work and mass communication. And I also want to see your performances against pole science.
Thank you.
Good luck. All the best.